tonight. The show was over when they turned on the light. We looked around and there was no one in sight. Just baby and me.
In the movie with so groovy.
Just baby and me.
2 weeks ago we launched with Gravity, and I can't believe the time, it's just gone so fast. Most of the films in the selection are without UK distribution. We've imported them from abroad. You might never have a chance to see them again, but the response from the audience has been fantastic. They've been trying new things, taking risks, watching 4-hour-long movies, in some cases 9-hour movies, brand new films that they've never heard of before, filmmakers they've never heard of, and I think it just shows how much people want to see an alternative to mainstream multiplex cinema, and that's why film festivals are great. Thanks to the thousands of audience members who've been with us for the last couple of weeks. In particular, a big thanks to the hundreds of pass holders, the dedicated pass holders, who in lots of cases have taken 2 weeks off work or off sick, as I said before. And your responses on Twitter and social media, through email and everything, has been great feedback, and we're really pleased you had a great time. Personally, I want to thank the Film Festival team. We're a small team in the office. There's about 10 of us putting on the festival over the last couple of months, putting it together, but we can't do it without the help of our team of volunteers. We have about 150 volunteers. We've been staffing all the venues, working on social media for us, marketing, looking after guests, driving everywhere, trying to make sure the whole festival runs like clockwork. There's been a few cracks, which is inevitable, but we're trying to put on a huge programme because we passionately believe in the films that we're showing, and we want to share all of these films with audiences in the best way possible. So I think the volunteers and the team deserve a big round of applause. So thanks for taking the time to vote for all the films you've been seeing over the last couple of weeks. It is neck and neck at the top. Currently the Rocket leads, but there are a few films tonight that could take its spot. We Are the Best has been really popular, that's got a repeat show tonight. All Is Lost went down really well, that's just shown now. This film could also claim top prize. We have Revenge of the Mekons at 9 o'clock, that's the last film we're showing in the festival this year. So a few films could win it, and we won't know the result till about midnight because we have to wait for the Mekons film to finish and to get the audience reaction from the Mekons film. We will announce on Twitter at midnight what the audience winner is. If you've been following the short film programmes, the jury has been watching these over the last 4 days, and they will have announced their winners about now, I think, at the Hyde Park Picture House on stage. So once we get the news from the jury about what they've decided, we'll announce that on Twitter as well, probably from 9 o'clock onwards, in case you've been following the short films. Thanks again for coming along for the last 2 weeks and tonight. Again, this film is not the usual mainstream stuff. It's a really, really unique film that's hardly ever been shown. The reason is the film uses over 450 clips from classic movies from the last 100 years, and they haven't really got permission to use the clips. So they can only really show the film rarely within a festival format and for educational purposes, which means the film hasn't really been shown at all. I think it's been shown once in the UK, a handful of times abroad. The film company Wild Bunch just can't get permission from the rights holders to make this film a proper release. So this might be your only chance to ever see the film. And we hope you enjoy it. The Hungarian filmmaker who made it, he was desperately struggling to find funding to make a new fiction film. He couldn't find it. So instead, him and his team of amazing editors put this film together from their favourite films. And the result is astonishing. It's an incredible editing feat. And we hope you like the film, but please let us know straight afterwards. We'll count them up, and maybe this film could get near to the top of the audience response.
God bless the child that's got his own. that's got his own. Yes, the strong get small while the weak ones fade. Empty